What's up everyone, Vitaly here, and in this video what I want to talk to you about is Pinterest boards and just give you an overview of what they are, why they're important to your success in Pinterest, and how to optimize them to potentially get better results from them. So the first thing to understand is Pinterest boards are basically like, well, let's put it this way. You have your Pinterest account, and in your Pinterest account you have different files, organized files. Think of Pinterest boards as different files, and each of those files, as they open up, there's different pins in them, which are different pictures, images, Toby pins, and stuff like that. So let's say that we have my Pinterest account over here. We have a folder or a Pinterest board called Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada, and these are called pins, are different files that are in this folder. Now, one of the most important things that I recommend that you do is understand how to find keywords in Pinterest, specifically search intent keywords, where there's more specificity, I think I said that correctly, in the keyword itself. And then when you create a board, that you label that board, the name of the file, exactly what that keyword is. So one of the keywords that I found is Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada. There's quite a few searches and it's very search specific. People are interested to know what to do versus anyone that goes into Pinterest and types in Vancouver, Canada. Maybe they're looking for images of Vancouver, Canada. Maybe they're looking for facts. Maybe they're looking for an infographic. It's basically spread across the area in terms of search intent. But if it's Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada, then it's more search specific. So that's why my board is called Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada. So try to title your boards. If you haven't already, start making new ones. And if you do, label them with the exact keyword that you found that has search intent. The next thing to understand about Pinterest boards is that you should create a description and image that kind of previews what it is. So when I create pins in my Pinterest board, I'm able to add an image. And the way to do that is you click on the three dots over here, you click on Edit Board, and right here where there's a pencil button, you can click on the Edit button, and then you can choose from any of the pins that you put into this board to be the cover image for this board. Furthermore, you can also change the title, which I don't recommend that you do, especially if you've already labeled it the right keyword. Leave this be. And in terms of description, you can use ChatGPT or any other kind of AI tool to basically include the keyword target, which is Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada, and then add some other preview like Things to Do in Vancouver, Canada is a folder about so-and-so, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. But just try to make sure that the keyword target is also in here. Now, the last thing that I recommend that you do is there's a phone option as well, where if you go into your Pinterest account in your phone, you can find your board. You can also create a cover image for a mobile device, because the cover image that you see here is on a desktop device, but you can also change it on your mobile device as well. It's two different kinds of areas, so I do encourage you to do that as well. These are just tiny but big things that can help optimize your Pinterest board to help the pins within that board perform better. Most of the time, people that browse Pinterest will not visit your Pinterest boards. They'll visit maybe one or two images. Maybe Pinterest will throw out more of the images, or pins rather, that you created for people. Maybe they'll follow you. Very rarely will people go to your actual account and go through your boards. This optimization that I just shared with you is more for Pinterest versus the users in Pinterest. So Pinterest will scan your boards. They will look at what the keyword target is over here, so it can find out which boards, or rather where your pins stand. Now the pins will also say this as well, but this is an extra SEO tip that'll help you with that. Just as well, the description of the Pinterest board will help, the cover will help. These are just extra little breadcrumbs and ingredients that will help Pinterest understand what your board is about, so it can better index the pins within that board. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you have any questions about this, let me know. But as usual, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.